Hi everyone, this is Bong. We're turning 20 this year, and this is things to do before you turn 20, according to us.
Yeah, according to us. Shit, that was cringe. It has been a long time since I filmed something with Sean, so I've decided to, make something, give it back to the community with this.
Because the both of us are turning 20 this year, believe it or not.
Having that number 2 in front of your age is gonna be a little bit...
We're old, right?
No, you're older than me.
What a way to start the video.
What a way to start.
I decided to just bring one of my dearest friends along into the video so we can have, how do I say this, a manly discussion. Manly is not the right word.
A reality check on how...
Reality check.
Yeah, on how's our goals.
More importantly, I think if I'm the only one talking in the video, you guys are gonna get sick of it one day. The two of us are very different people, so we have different things to talk about life. Since you're the guest in this video, why don't you go first? What's the first thing that you think everyone should do before they turn 20?
Alright, first thing, donate blood. 1 pint of your blood can save 3 people. I've already done that. In other overseas, they actually message you when your blood actually saves someone, but in Malaysia, I'm not sure yet because I have yet to receive none.
No, I don't mean my blood sucks.
I did something stupid. My dad received a message that he's supposed to donate blood, and it was during the peak of MCO, the first wave. My dad was like, you know what? Let's just go out and donate blood in the highest hotspots in the country. It's gonna see something realistic about the needles, cause they're not really your typical mosquito ones. They're quite big. Once it's in, it's in, and it's out, and it's out. So
that changes everything.
That's
a good point. Blood donation. My first point: get your driving license.
Yep.
Even if you don't have a car, that's not compulsory, but at least get your license as fast as you can. Once you start working, once you start your uni life, it's gonna be a lot harder and you're gonna get demotivated.
Yes.
What's important is you have the initiative to learn, okay, and you have the willpower to try again.
What I learned about is that if I failed that much, right, I actually I got much confidence.
Guess why I failed?
Bukit
is actually one of the hardest things to pass, but the reason why I failed is I forgot to put my signal at the roundabout. The second time why I failed was also because of the signal. Still a signal, still roundabout, but this time it was a bigger roundabout. What's your second point?
It's literally gonna be contradicting to yours. Don't get a car if you can't afford it. I believe I made a good decision of not getting a car because I don't have to worry about anything at all during this MCO. I can say that I'm actually debt free if you cut out my phone bills. If you really need a car, then I would just say get a second hand.
And once you get a car, you're gonna pay for petrol too, right?
Your insurance, your road tax, your possibility of your maintenance. I read a good post about this guy on Facebook. He's saying that he bought a car because he didn't have a driving license. He hired a driver and it cost him like 6,000 a month, excluding the driver fees for the first 2 years.
My second point would be try to use public transport.
Oh, nice.
You're in Malaysia, okay, especially if you live in KL. If you don't use the public transport, if you don't experience it,
you are actually wasting much more money than you can have.
Yes, you can actually get a student discount, right?
Yeah, majority of them, I think.
Majority, right?
Yeah.
So just do some research.
Just go to your local school facilities and ask them, can I get for this student pass? And I think I just have to bring it to the LRT, anyone we're at the office. Then I think they just give you a pass. Imagine public transport is already that cheap. I would say cheap, okay? And the school is like, you know what? Let me give you a half price. Let me cut that price down. Half it. I would rather be moving than to be stuck in a jam. Because at least you'll be moving. At least you're going somewhere and not like...
That's a good point.
Don't be afraid of being slow. Be afraid of when you're standing still. You have to understand this if you are living in Malaysia.
Yes.
Wait, or living anywhere else.
Yes. If your country has a public transport system,
exploit it. Use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just experience it while you're young.
I want to ask you a question. Have you worked in an F&B line?
No, I have not.
What you got to do before you're 20 is that at least work as a waiter before. I've worked as a waiter for more than a year in KL. I would say it actually trains a lot of your patience and actually see the raw reality. There's only a minority of people that actually treats you well. They talk to you, they treat you as an actual human being. You're just so busy, but the customers expect the best out from you, even though it's damn f***ing busy. Am I allowed to swear? I have more than a number of food items that's not available due to the MCO, the crab claws. So what are you gonna do to tell the customers when they ask for this? Most of the times they're gonna be very disappointed. So I was saying, regardless of whoever you are, be a waiter or anywhere in an F&B line.
Working in an F&B business That is a very good point. My next point, before you turn 20, try to cook something. It's not like you have to train your culinary skills in your kitchen. You're going to be a university student, right? And some of us are going to be living in dorms, right? Cooking is actually a survival skill.
Yes.
If you don't have food, you have to cook, right? Especially if you're living on a budget.
Oh yeah. Let's say your parents are not around.
Okay.
And you're alone at home.
Yeah.
Would you rather order Grab food, or would you cook something
That's a
up?
good question.
Yeah.
Okay, I order Grab food
Okay.
when I'm lazy to cook or I'm craving something specific.
Okay. I would say that no matter what you are or who you are, just learn how to cook. If a mouse can do it, I believe humans can do it too.
That's a nice preference over there.
Yeah.
What's your next point?
I would say plan out what you want to study first. I wanted to go for culinary. Then I figured out that it's not really worth the price. Then I wanted to go for film production, but I didn't have enough money for that. Then I jumped between financial, I jumped to business, I jumped to mass comm. I was all around the bloody board. I chose finance, but I figured out I'm just gonna be like, I learned the knowledge there, but I'm not gonna be working for that industry for a long time. My goals is still gonna be something else.
Even if you study finance and you do something like film or cooking, culinary, you can still implement what you learn in finance.
Yes.
To your business, and it still benefits you.
Yes, finance applies everywhere. No matter where you are, you always need it.
My fourth point,
Your 4th point.
before
Your fourth
you turn 20, and then I have to choose one. Okay,
You haven't choose one.
find your passion.
Okay, that's
It's a
somewhat
little bit similar to yours.
Alright.
Your passion is very important because you're gonna be living your life with your passion longer than the time that you spend in your university. Find your passion early, especially during your teenage years. Stick to it, work on it, and make sure it's something that you love. Don't do it because of peer pressure, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Do it because you love
It's what
it.
you want to be.
Yes.
What I heard from other people is that they don't know what's their passion. But what I can recommend is that what's the one thing that when you do, right, you just start doing it
Yeah.
from your own. Your brain will start creating ideas. Like you
Yes.
know what to do. It has something what we call the state of the mind, where you enter in a flow.
A stable passion can develop into a career.
Yep.
Now we're down to the last points that we have.
It's the last point of the day.
The most important point of them all.
I would say get to know more people. Not just like randomly it's not that. It's more like whenever you go to an event or whenever you meet someone new in a place in the school, right? There's some opportunities that's just waiting for you to just talk the first word. Connection, networking.
Yes, networking.
Yes. Social media is only halfway. For me, I really like to talk to people face to face because that's why you can hear tones. I mean, it's not very important. I mean, you can try to learn.
My final point, which is also my fifth point, is to be more confident. I think a lot of us will have insecurities. There's gonna be people who downgrade you, okay? And
Oh yeah,
Well,
just because you
please-
speak English, that means you are a different
oh my god.
different breed than us. Like what?
Because of social media,
Yep.
we tend to compare ourselves with everyone else. I think that it is really important to be confident. Being confident doesn't mean being stuck up. It's just loving yourself more and accepting who you are. Overall, those are our points on things to do
God, so I feel
before
like forum again. I think we can get more people here.
Yeah.
Talk.
next year.
Yeah, next year.
Things to do before you turn 21.
Oh
And-
God, can we
and-
not make that?
And we will switch these with alcohol.
Oh yeah, 21.
Whenever we disagree with something, we take a shot.
If any of you are turning 20 this year or are about to turn 20,
Or
okay,
already turned 20.
this video is still relevant to you regardless how old you are. We're not old, wise men, okay, talking
But-
to a camera, but it's something that we can provide to you guys,
Yep. We have been through that. God, I think we sound like we've been through 80 years.
To all of you who are turning 20 this year, like us, we wish you an early or belated happy birthday. Hope that all of you are spending your birthdays safely according to the SOPs. Do you have anything to say to the audience?
It's a bad year. We had a lot of shitty things.
Can't disagree with that.
Treat every day as its last.
Yeah,
Except for spending. Cheers with the empty cups. Let's go.
the cups are empty already. We hope you guys enjoyed the both of us talking for more than 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, hope it was worth it, and we'll see you very soon, okay? Take care.